This is The Scoop for Wednesday.
And I'm Megan Bowman with the WMNF News headlines. Hurricane Beryl is still forecast to be a major storm when it roars across southern Jamaica today. That means the island nation's capital and largest city, Kingston, with a population of 1.3 million, faces possibly direct devastation. As a result, Jamaican community leaders like Miami attorney Marlon Hill of the nonprofit group South Florida Caribbean Strong are organizing an especially aggressive relief effort.
It elevates the response that would be needed because there will be more people that are impacted. You know, Miami and South Florida is a Caribbean Latin American city, and Broward County has one of the, if not the largest Jamaican diaspora community in the entire United States. So whenever one country is hurt, we're all hurt. And to help those impacted, in essence, we're helping ourselves.
Those who want to help can visit the websites for South Florida Caribbean Strong or the nonprofit Global Empowerment Mission in Doral. The Cayman Islands to the west of Jamaica are forecast to be in Beryl's path tomorrow. Protesters outside of a low-income housing complex in St. Petersburg last week denounced mistreatment from a property manager. WMNF's Chris Young reports now one tenant says she may unfairly face eviction.
Kiera Owens moved into Boca Ciega townhomes in 2016. Katrina Weekly is her property manager.
So ever since Miss Weekly came in 2018, it just hasn't been good. Everything's been turned upside down.
Owens says the trouble started when she started working at Wawa in November. She provided her new employment and income info to the complex, but says Weekly told her she never received it and then ordered her to pay thousands in back rent. Eventually, it led to an eviction notice for Owens and her children.
It's been very, very stressful. My kids have been stressed out. I've been stressed out. It's just draining.
The St. Petersburg Tenants Union says more tenants in the building have also complained. Since Owen shared her story with the media, she says she's faced backlash from Weekly's team. Weekly, who serves on the executive team at the St. Petersburg Housing Authority, did not respond to a request for comment. In the SPHA told WMNF they do not have oversight over the Boca Ciega townhomes and therefore cannot investigate the claims. Chris Young, WMNF News, Tampa.
The U.S. House voted Attorney General Merrick Garland in contempt last month for not releasing tapes of special counsel Robert Hur's interview with the president. But Biden has claimed executive privilege over those tapes. And now Republican U.S. Representative Anna Paulina Luna wants to take things a step further by invoking something called inherent contempt, which would force Garland to testify before Congress. But after Monday's U.S. Supreme Court ruling on presidential immunity, the whole thing might be moot. And University of South Florida Assistant Professor of Instruction Kirsten England says it's unlikely Garland will be forced to testify.
I think it would be encompassed within that decision at this point. And I do not think that they can coerce Garland to say anything at this point with the understanding of that ruling. Having said that, that ruling, people are up in arms about it, but it's just it holds a precedent.
England says the High Court's ruling didn't really change anything. An executive or presidential privilege covers any act that is outlined within the Constitution. A vote for inherent contempt was not brought to the floor during the session yesterday. And it's no secret that Florida gets a lot of rain. WMNF's Tyler Aldano reports experts say heavy downpours can overwhelm drainage systems and cause flooding.
Brian Sowers is the director of sales management at United Water Restoration, a damage assessment company. Sowers says that while water on its own may be harmless, during a flood, even a little bit can be dangerous.
Even a few inches of water can carry a large mass of, whatever that object might be. It can actually carry it if it's moving in the right direction and in a certain speed.
He says that people should stay informed and have an action plan in the face of a flood, especially if they need to evacuate.
It is extremely important, obviously, to look at the most updated information, which many organizations, professional associations do, in fact, update their information. But as we know on the web, there are still a lot of outdated information out there.
So Sowers says it's a good idea to double-check dates and make sure to get the most recent information. Tyler Aldano, WMNF, Tampa.
And I'm Megan Bowman with the WMNF News headlines.
This is The Scoop, recorded at WMNF Tampa.